Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a Q&A with you guys today. That way you guys can get to know me a little bit better. Some questions people were asking were kind of funny questions or weird questions. If they're not like super inappropriate, then I'll answer them. Let's get started. Favorite makeup foundation. My go-to is probably the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, just because it's affordable. For online, I think Amazon. My favorite store, probably in person, I have a couple, so like Target, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I like Ross too. IKEA. I have a lot of stores. They're kind of similar stores, or I guess they have the same like kind of gist of things, but so far those are my favorites. How has postpartum treated you? Did you feel different or disassociated? Immediately after I gave birth, because I was still in the hospital, like it wasn't as bad because I was able to get medication like brought to me right away. Like they did not let me like feel any pain basically, so that's the good part. My nurses were really attentive to me, and so yeah, so I was doing pretty good. When I went home, my legs were pretty swollen, but also that could have been from like my IV. My legs were super swollen. I did not want to be separated from my baby. I was still super like hormonal and emotional and anything. Like Mason would tell me to go take a nap so that I can get like have a break and just like kind of heal. And I couldn't. He'd be like, go upstairs so you don't hear her crying or anything, and I'm like, I would text him when I'm upstairs and I'm like, I can't, I'm literally bawling my eyes out. I can't be away from her. Like I feel like I'd rather lose sleep and just take care of her or be around her than to go to sleep upstairs. Like, yeah. So I would say I did pretty well postpartum. I'm just now starting to work out again, which I've only worked out once, and my body is literally struggling. Like it hurts so bad. So today I'm gonna go get some things to help me kind of recover faster. So I'm gonna get some BCAAs and I'll probably get some not protein, but pre-workout, so that way I can kind of have the energy. I did feel, like I said, I did feel different because I felt like hormonal, but yeah, I'm very protective over my daughter even still to this day. Like I will not, what the heck, my neck got itchy and I scratched it. Whenever I got home, like even still to this day, I don't want people to kiss my daughter, even if it's family. Even if people give me advice on things for her, it's like I still like will do everything that I think is right. Even some things with Mason, like if he comes up with an idea or says, oh no, we should do it this way, I'm still like, no, this is what's best for her. Like I want the best for her, the best of the best. I want her to have, not that I didn't have the best things growing up, but I just want to top everything in my life, everything in Mason's life. I want to do everything for her. Of course, still teach her to do things and stuff, but she's been like, even her milestones, she's been pretty ahead of a lot of babies. Not that we're trying to do that, but she's pretty smart, like I will say that. So yeah, I am very protective over her, and I will not let anybody tell me what to do with my baby or whatever. So that's one thing. I am very protective over her, and I mean, I guess I kind of already was like that with other things in my life, but not to the extent that I am now. Was I always formula feeding, or what kind do you use? No, I was not always formula feeding. I breastfed for a month straight, and then I started introducing formula just because I was still in the military at the time, and say I needed to go it would be very hard for me to like leave her. My unit that I was in was all the way in El Paso. I live in Central Texas right now. It would be very hard for me to drive 6 hours, 7 hours and just pump. For me to just do that, it was way too much. So yeah, but thankfully I'm retired now, so I don't have to worry about those things. I kind of wish it happened before I gave birth so that way I could continue breastfeeding. But that's the main reason why I would say I kind of introduced formula. The formula she was using was Similac sensitive, and right now we're kind of just going with the flow because, as you guys know, or if you guys don't know, there's a Similac recall, so we're kind of struggling with finding her formula in stores. So my recommendation for anybody else that's going through the same issue, the best way to find it, if you can, is download like the Walmart app, the HEB app, the Target app, any other stores, or even call actual formula like stores. You can either call them to ask, or what I do is I go on the app and I just type in like Similac sensitive, and I look up there and then I see what stores that they do have that in, and then it'll give me a list if they have them in store or if they don't. So yeah, what is it like having a husband that's randomly gone for long periods? I will say it's pretty hard, but now it's not just me and the dogs. It is me, Mila, and the dogs. So I mean, I stay busy, so even though I'm a stay-at-home mom now, I still am busy, so it's a little bit easier now, I would say, because I stay busy. Before it was just me and the dogs, and I would kind of get bored, and of course that leads to me overthinking or thinking more about like how lonely I am or how bored I am and coming up with things to do. So yeah, but fortunately soon my husband's gonna be changing his job to something a little bit more like practical for the family wise, and we made this decision because we did. And yeah, just because now we have a baby, and so we would like him to be around more and like see her grow up and everything like that, instead of going to the field or being deployed and stuff. What's your daily routine like? So majority of the time, like if it's a day that either Mason's working, like say during the week, what I do, I'll sleep and then I'll wake up when I hear her on the monitor, the baby monitor that we have. She's taking a nap right now. And then yeah, I'll wake up, I go to the bathroom really quick, and then I get her, change her diaper, and then I go make her milk, and then I feed her. I take her to the living room, and then we kind of just like talk a little bit, play around, and then it's time for me to make my breakfast and like coffee, or I'll have like one of these Alani Nu energy drinks, which by the way are really good, but the coffee that I make is also really good, so it doesn't really matter. And then after that we will kind of just chill for the day. I just take care of her throughout the day. Now I'm starting to vlog, so I kind of will try to get ready and make myself feel better about myself. I make sure to take my medication. What else? I let the dogs outside, but yeah, I try to do things if the house is messy, which it does get messy pretty easily, just because now we have like baby toys, baby things, and then Mason leaves a mess all the time. Sometimes I'll get like too busy with other things, so then I will forget to pick something up and take it back to the room or whatever. Like say I take a jacket off and I lay it on the couch, sometimes like that stuff will add up. If she has any dirty bottles from like the night before that, like, because usually before I go to bed I always start a load to be sterilized after I cleaned them. And then in the morning, wake up, fill those all up too. And then I'll put her like in the bouncer, I'll put her in the playpen that we have for her, and she'll just play while I do the dishes and stuff like that, or cook for myself. Yeah, and then eventually it'll be time for Mason to come off, get off work, so then I will start making dinner, unless we plan to like get something. And then he'll come home, and yeah, we will be, I try to, if it's nice outside, I'll go sit outside while she's either taking a nap, or she'll come outside there with me, and then we'll just kind of like sit and just like enjoy the fresh air and see the dogs, throw the toys for them and stuff like that. So that's basically it. And then we wind down by me, Mason will watch a show while she'll take like probably like one last nap, and then we will start getting her ready for bed. Either I'll take a shower first before bed, or Mason will take a shower before bed. Like whoever is gonna take a shower right away, the other one will give Mila a bath and then get her ready for bed, sing her a little song or read her a book, and then pray over her, and then we'll put her to sleep. And then the person that just took care of her will go take a shower, and then we'll like lay in bed, play on our phones a little bit, and then we'll start watching TV in the room, and then we'll go to sleep. And so yeah, that's our daily routine. On the weekends it's not very consistent, like it's always different, something different. Favorite skincare products or beauty products? My favorite skincare products, 2 moisturizers that kind of leave like a really nice like glow on your face. The Kiehl's one, because it's non-scented, and the feeling of it is really nice. The First Aid Beauty, that one is really nice too. Nice and thick, especially if you have eczema, that's a really good one. I try to use, I can't remember what brand this is, but it's like niacinamide drops. It's white, but basically it gets rid of like redness and any like irritation or anything like that. So I like to do that at night as well, so that way it can truly like soak in my face. I like to use a hyaluronic acid as well. And then my favorite under eye cream is by Kiehl's. I can't remember exactly, but it's an avocado one, and it feels amazing. Like if I could put it all over my face, which you honestly could, but yeah, that one's really good. And then what else? Vitamin C serum by Ole Henriksen. I also like their oil control one. It's like a green. The bottles are all green. I like the toner from them, the face wash, and I like the moisturizer too. There's honestly, I could go on and on about skincare. Let's see, what do I like to do for fun or free time? I love to shop. For growing up, we didn't really have money because my mom was a single parent and she had to take care of me and my older sister. So, you know, she was paying bills and everything like that, so we didn't really have that much to be able to spend or to go shopping. So now that me and Mason have the money to do so, I do like to spend money, but smartly. So and it's not like just random stuff. It's like, if I'm gonna get clothes, I go through my closet and I make sure I donate other clothes, or I try to sell them. Majority of the time I do try to just donate them. Like recently, also like getting rid of some of Mila's clothes that she can't fit anymore. Instead of me keeping all of them and maybe using them if I have another baby and it happens to be a girl, instead of doing that or selling them, I give them to a women's shelter, like a domestic violence shelter. and I think I'm gonna continue doing that, because they even said like if I have anything else, like they hope that I continue to just keep giving to them. So that's something I think I'm gonna do consistently. Before, I used to probably just give them to Goodwill, but like they have so much stuff overstock in Goodwill, like they don't need my stuff, honestly. There's other people that could probably use it more. And yeah, and like things that I don't wear. So I try to like every few months clean out my closet and like get rid of things that I don't wear or aren't like of use to me, like it's literally just sitting there for no reason. Or I'll buy things for our house. Like we just bought a new house, so the stuff that I've been getting lately is like home stuff, because I really am into interior designing and decorating and stuff like that, making the house feel like a home and look like a home. Like, yeah, so I do all that stuff. I try to do things to keep it organized and everything like that. So yeah, that's one thing. I like to do my own nails. I did my own nails here. So yeah, this is the brand Beetles. It's basically kind of like Gel-X. You just paint this clear coat underneath this like nail, and then you put the tip on like all the way to the base, and then you put it under the light, and then you cure it, and then you paint them whatever color, and I usually use gel and stuff like that. I like to watch YouTube videos. Sometimes I like to paint. I get canvases and I don't do the normal painting. I take like spackling, or what you can do is you can get plaster, but the spackling is a lot cheaper if you go to Dollar Tree to get it. It's in a little thing. You literally add 1 teaspoon or a tablespoon of water to it, and then mix it up, and then just do it like randomly on the canvas, and you let it dry overnight. Like I left it in my living room with the ceiling fan on overnight. When I woke up, it was hard and it was dry completely. So yeah, I like to do that, and then paint it kind of. You can use different types of things. Like I didn't have like an actual like spackling like flat, I can't think of what it's called, but so I didn't have one of those, or to where they have like grooves. It kind of looks like a comb, so I used a comb to do it. Yeah, there's some other things. I like to do my hair, I like to do my makeup, try new beauty products, stuff like that. Yeah, I even like to window shop too. That's really hard for me. Your favorite thing about being a mom? I think my favorite thing about being a mom is that I get to see her grow up, and I get to benefit her life. I get to benefit her life in a positive way, in ways that maybe I wish that I could have had growing up. Not saying I didn't have things that benefited me, but like things that where I felt like maybe there was a gap or something, or there was things that I struggled with. Like I try to do like daily affirmations with her, even though she can't understand me yet, but I tell her like, you're strong, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're intelligent, you're so yeah, I think my favorite thing about being a mom is just being able to be there for her and see her grow and see the potential that she has in life, and like just thinking like how smart she is now. Like I just can't wait to see her thrive in life, and I hope I do well as a mom. I hope I'm doing like her justice, basically. So yeah, ignore my allergies. You're probably gonna hear these in the next few videos. Like the allergy season here is just terrible, and I'm like really, I have seasonal allergies really bad. One of your most favorite books? I think I don't know. Oh yes, this is a book, but it's very short. It's Honey by, I can't remember exactly the name, but if I can find a picture, I'll put it like right here or something of the book. It's really good. It's pretty to the point, and I bet you a lot of you guys can relate to it. It's very short, like you could literally read it in like 30 minutes. What was your experience as AGR? So what I was is I was in the Texas Army National Guard. But active guard reserve is basically where you're active duty for the National Guard and you're full-time like an active duty soldier. But yeah, I never was actually like that. I was just on like the border mission. I was on some different missions. Yeah, and so honestly, I really did enjoy it because I learned a lot, and I didn't let the media cloud my judgment as far as like what my views were working at the border and everything like that. Like the things that they were saying half the time is not true. Like you literally have to be there working day in and day out to actually experience and see what is going on at the border. I was at the border in El Paso, so by the Bridge of America. I worked at a port of entry. I worked at an in-processing center. I even worked at another station as well, and where we actually we built an in-processing center, and we did like installation and everything like that. Like there's so many different things. I worked with horses. I did so many different things, seriously. But I enjoyed it because I was able to make a difference, and I was really good at everything that I did when I was going there, which hence the reason why like I was doing so many different things. But also it was because they felt like I was needed everywhere. So yeah, and I was guard, I wasn't reserve. What is your top 5 Amazon products you've purchased? Honestly, I could probably make a video about like the top products, so I'll save that one for an actual video because I want to be able to show you guys and stuff. And I, my side, would have to decide what it is. I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry, Mila woke up, so Mason went to go take care of her, so I can finish off this video for you guys. Next question is, how have I taken mom life from being pregnant to having a baby? I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good, honestly. Like, as soon as it happened, I just felt like, I don't know, kind of all my life I felt like I've had the motherly figure, not figure as in like actually physical, but so I always felt like, yeah, I was the responsible one. Not that they weren't responsible, but like the most, I feel like. And I'm always looking out for my friends, like literally physically, if I need to defend them with anything. Like I feel like I've just been that type of person. Like that's just the way I grew up. So yeah, I think I handled it pretty well. And like, you know, the hormones that you have like when you're pregnant and then when you're about to give birth to your baby, like your body starts becoming like I feel like you can handle the sleep deprivation, is that the word? Yeah, but like I just was so sleep deprived that like it didn't really affect me because my body like prepared itself for that. What else? Also from going from newborn to having your baby get older and bigger / more independent. Yeah, I'm ready for it, honestly. I'm really excited for her to learn to walk, to crawl. She's already starting to learn how to get on her hands and knees. So she's learning pretty fast. She's only 6 months old and she's just like completing every milestone, like literally. Are you gonna start lashing again? If you guys didn't know, I was a lash tech. I don't know, it could be a possibility in the future, but I don't think anytime soon. If I did do it, it would probably be be on the weekends. How do you like being a mama? I love being a mom. It's so rewarding. It's literally such a blessing. I am very thankful. Favorite thing about Mason? My favorite thing about Mason is that he, before he was a dad, I would say he's protective over me, but not controlling or anything like that, not anything negative. But like if somebody were to mess with me, like honestly Mason will stick up for me, and I love that about him. But also if I'm the one in the wrong, Mason will put me, like let me know that I'm the one in the wrong, and he won't just do it just because it's me, you know. And now I love that he is such a great dad to Mila. My favorite online shopping for clothes, I have a few. Live Fabulously Boutique, Amazon, Shein too. It's Shein, by the way, everyone. I can't say it when I hear people say Shein. Let me see what else. Oh, I like Boohoo. I like Pretty Little Thing. Yeah, Old Navy, for jeans, American Eagle, H&M, Zara, Revolve, Aritzia. Why did you join the army? Well, I wanted to fight for my country. Your face is red, your nose. My little polka. My favorite food, like fettuccine alfredo. My favorite shampoo. My favorite shampoo at the moment is Redken. It's like the pH one, and it's good for, it has like zinc in it. What's the most important lesson you've learned on your own? Well, learned on your own. Always think before you do something. How old are you? I'm 23 years old. I'm about to be 24 May 15th. I was born May 15th, 1998. What's my ethnicity? So my dad is Mexican. I have a lot of things mixed in me, but when people ask me, just to keep it simple, I just say Mexican, Japanese, and white, because that's just the easiest of explaining what I am. But there is a lot more to me than just those three. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have 2 dogs, Aki, which is the husky, and then I have Kona, which is the bull terrier German shepherd mix. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have. So I'm the youngest, then it's my sister Hannah, and then it's my older sister Brittany. What's your favorite memory of your childhood? I think my favorite memory in my childhood is when my dad was still alive and him and my mom were still together. Every night me and him would wake up at the same time, or like either I would wake up and then I would wake him up, or he would be awake and then he would wake me up. And me and my dad were just like this, like I was a daddy's girl. And we would go to the kitchen and he would make me toast, put peanut butter on it and bananas and a little bit of honey sometimes, and yeah, we would eat that and drink a glass of milk, and it just was the best. It was just the best time for me. Like, that's just one of the moments that I will always cherish. And yeah, so there's that. My sister's childish. Do you have an earbud cleaning routine? That's my sister Hannah. She's the middle child, basically, out of me and my sisters. The reason she's asking that is because for the longest, not for the longest, I normally do clean my my AirPods or my headphones or whatever I'm using. I usually do clean them, but I was just so busy, and I've just been so busy lately that I haven't cleaned them, so they looked really gross. And so then I showed her and she was like, oh my gosh, but then I cleaned them, so I can't even show you guys how bad, and I probably wouldn't show you guys because that's embarrassing. If you had to rush out the door, what beauty products do you put on before running out? So I always have a Laneige lip balm or gloss or something in my purse. I always have a rollerball perfume or something. Like I have this one, but I also have another one by Mix Bar, and I always like to keep that. I like to keep lotion, and yeah, that's pretty much it that I like to keep with me. Oh, and a lash spoolie. I think I have one right here somewhere. I don't know. Oh, it's right here. I always keep these with me as well. So that's about it. What else before my camera dies? What is your go-to running errands outfit? I would say some ripped jeans or leggings, a cute crew neck or hoodie, and some slides I would fill, and like my hair in a claw clip. If I ask a question, oh wait, never mind. How tall am I? I'm 5'2". On a good day. 5'2.5" is on a good day. That's all the questions that I have now. I do want to make a video of like what's in my bag. If you guys are interested in any videos, or you want me to do a certain video, please leave it in the description, or not the description, the comments below, and I will definitely take notes of everything that you guys want to see. But just let me know, because if you guys don't tell me, I won't know exactly what you want to see. Of course, I'm not going to do something that I don't enjoy doing, but if it is something that I will enjoy doing, then yeah, I'll definitely do it. Let me know, and yeah, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, like this video or dislike it, whatever you want to do, and comment below. Thank you. Bye.